and welcome to another episode of AppDirect's National Channel Manager Spotlight Series. Today, I'm joined by the lovely Aqeel from Vonage. Aqeel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thanks, Amanda. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you on. To go ahead and just get us started, can you give us just a quick introduction? Let us know more about your background and what you do at Vonage.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. My name is Aqeel Shahid. I'm the Vice President of National Strategic Partnerships here at Vonage. I've been here now at Vonage for almost 15 years. Actually, I just hit my 15th anniversary in February of this year. So been here a long time. And yes, certainly I had hair before I started. So, what I've done at Vonage is I've worn multiple hats, right? I came through the acquisition of one of the organizations that Vonage acquired called Telesphere. And, throughout my 15 years that I've been here, I've worn multiple hats from being a sales rep in the field to running a sales organization and now obviously being in the channel as well. So it's definitely been a great journey and excited to be here and working with our partners on a daily basis.
Yeah, I'd love to know more about why you love working with these partners and why you love working for Vonage, right? So if you could tell us, congrats, first of all, on the 15-year anniversary. That's huge. But why have you stayed for the last 15 years?
Yeah, look, it's one of the reasons why I continue staying here at Vonage. Obviously, is just the fact that the industry here in the cloud communication space is constantly evolving, right? And so when I first started in this space 15 years ago, right, the cloud communication term didn't exist, right? CCAS, UCAS, none of these terminologies existed. Right, voice or IP or VoIP was definitely a very new technology that was coming up. So I stayed obviously as we brought this technology into being a mainstream solution, and then the industry obviously continues to evolve. And so what kept me over at Vonage obviously was the forward thinking the organization has always had, right? The fact that the organization has always kept the customer and the partner as the center of their overall decisions, and really making sure that not only are we providing a great customer experience, but also a great partner experience, right? Those two things were critical. And then also continue to innovate, continue to design new solutions that really helped change what the industry is doing and allowed us to continue developing some exciting solutions out there that makes this a very, very exciting, space to be. There's never a dull moment, obviously, so it always keeps me excited, always keeps me on my toes, and hence why I continue staying here.
I mean, I know we're very thankful that you do continue to stay because the Vonage team is amazing to work with. But something that you mentioned that I wanted to just double click on was the great partner experience. Can you just, double click on that and let us know more about why partners love working with Vonage and expand on what this great partner experience looks like?
Absolutely. And so like I mentioned, our partners are a critical portion of how we go to market, how we basically service our customers. And, we have really made it easy for our partners to do business with us, right? And normally, it's very hard. There's a lot of red tape and challenges that most organizations, have to unfortunately deal with, right? We've kind of eliminated all those aspects, made it simple and easy to engage with your local channel managers in market, right? We've really invested heavily in the channel to make sure we have the appropriate resources in market. So you have a field channel manager in almost every of the major markets around the country, including internationally. So you can now, as a trusted advisor, as a partner, you can work directly with those channel managers in market to design a solution that's customized to that specific market. In addition to that, we've made it simple for our partners as well to engage with our teams. Right, we have some great talent on our sales teams that will basically come alongside our partners to help them close the opportunities. So partners no longer have to be worried about the conflict that normally exists in organizations between field and channel, right? We've eliminated that by really making it simple for both parties to work together on an opportunity where both parties, can be comfortable working with each other without having any kind of challenge. So made it a harmonious relationship between those two groups. And then the other big thing is really leveraging the feedback we get from our partners in the day-to-day of what we do, right? So we take the feedback we get from our partners and implement processes, implement systems and applications to really make it easy, not only from a product perspective, but also make it simple from a service perspective too, so that when a partner brings an opportunity to Vonage, they don't have to worry about the support, ongoing support. They don't have to worry about the communication gaps. We really make sure that the partners is constantly being kept in the middle of any kind of communications happening with the customer throughout the sales journey and post implementation as well. So it just makes it a great relationship with our partner community.
Yeah, I mean, all everything you just said, it feels like you directly went to the customer, got or the advisor got their feedback and started implementing it in the experience, which is always just great to hear, right? When they're being included in conversations, when they have everything that they need to move forward and they have that great relationship with their CMs, that's what everybody wants. I would I'd love to ask too, kind of pivot in a different direction. What do you think is a misconception about Vonage that some advisors may have that may prevent them from bringing more opportunities to your way?
That's a great question, Amanda, and I get asked that a lot, right? So when a lot of people think of Vonage, they always go back to our early days when we started in this industry, right? To our early residential days. Yes, that's kind of where we started off, right? Providing residential VoIP services. But no, we're not in the residential space any longer, right? We made the pivot away into now being the largest cloud communications platform for businesses around the world. And no, we do not play just in the SMB space, right? Vonage actually has a full suite of products that allows us to provide solutions for our customers all the way from our SMB organizations to our enterprise organizations globally. So when you think of Vonage, the misconception people have, oh, you guys just play SMB. That's not true. We play, all across the different cohorts from SMB all the way to enterprise. And the other big misconception is that we're just in North America. That's not true either, right? We are an international organization. We provide services globally, right? Because Vonage owns our own unified communications platform, our own contact center platform, and our own API platform, we could provide a comprehensive solution for customers around the globe in 90 plus countries around the world. So when you think of Vonage, don't just think North America domestic, in the US. Think of us as a global solutions platform that can provide you a much more comprehensive solution, and it can play with you in every cohort from SMB to enterprise.
I love that. And I think I just want to emphasize again to all the advisors out there, right? You're missing out on these opportunities by pigeonholing Vonage into, whether it be residential or SMB or US only. They are so much bigger and so much more than that. So to kind of close out the conversation, I know, we have this one misconception that we have told all of our lovely advisors listening out there. I want to also give them a key takeaway and maybe even just one word that you want to come to mind when people think of Vonage. So what would you say that one word or that one takeaway would be, Aqeel?
Yeah, I think that one takeaway I want to definitely highlight, and one thing you should always think of us is that we're the only provider in the space that owns our entire technology stack, right? We own, like I mentioned earlier, unified communications, contact center, API. And that gives us the ability now to go design solutions that are custom, that are flexible, that really fit the need of the customer, right? We know there isn't a one size that fits all. The fact that we own all these different technology elements means we control our own technology roadmap and our product roadmap, and really allows us to go design these solutions that are unique for the customers that you're basically that our partners are out talking to as well. So I would say that's a big takeaway. Keep that in mind, that we have the flexibility and we have the proper platform that allows for us to design these unique solutions for your customers.
Yeah, I love that. So again, guys, we heard it here, right? Don't pigeonhole into like SMB or US only. Vonage is so much more than that. We've got global coverage, and we do across the range of business sizes. And then on top of that, the flexibility is there in place for Vonage for them to help custom tailor the solution properly for you. And they do own their complete solution stack, which is really unheard of and just amazing to see. So thank you so much, Aqeel, for taking the time to talk today. This has been a very insightful conversation for me. And to all of our advisors listening, I hope you took some really great notes, because this is all going to help you just continue to uncover opportunities for your customers. Thank you so much, Aqeel. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Absolutely. Thank you, Amanda. Take care.
Thank you. And see you guys next time on our next National Channel Manager series.